My girlfriend and I just found out we're siblings, and I was adopted at birth. We met 2 years ago at a friend's birthday dinner. She was quiet, funny in a low-key way, and had this habit of tapping her fingers when she was thinking. We clicked instantly. It wasn't fireworks at first sight, but it felt easy, natural, like we'd known each other longer than we had. We liked the same music, laughed at the same jokes, even ordered the same food without realizing it. After a year together, we decided to move in. Everything seemed perfect, and I never thought about the past too much. Adoption had always been a story my parents told me early on. Nothing mysterious, nothing I resented. Sometimes I wondered about my biological family, but it never seemed urgent. One evening, we were watching TV when she mentioned she'd ordered a DNA kit to see her ancestry. I laughed and said I'd done one years ago, but never checked the results. Then she suggested we compare our results for fun. It felt harmless, a little joke between us. I dug up my login, and we sat together scrolling through names and percentages. At first it was random, nothing meaningful. Then her brow furrowed. "That's weird," she said softly. "It says we share a lot of DNA." My heart stopped. I leaned closer. Close family match. My stomach sank. I refreshed it over and over, hoping it was a mistake. Same result. She laughed nervously, but I could see the fear in her eyes. That night we lay in bed, staring at the ceiling, barely sleeping, both of us tense and silent. The next morning I called the DNA company. They confirmed it was accurate. I didn't tell her immediately. I needed proof, so I asked my parents for my adoption papers. They looked uneasy, but gave them to me. The name of my biological mother was at the bottom, Rebecca M. I googled her and froze. Her Facebook page appeared. My hands shook as I clicked on the first photo. There she was with a young girl, my girlfriend. My breath caught, my chest ached. It all made sense in a horrifying instant. The way her mom had glanced at me that first day, the words, "You look familiar somehow," replaying in my head. That night, I told my girlfriend everything. Papers, results, the photo. She stared at me in disbelief, tears spilling silently. Over the next week, we called her mom together. She confirmed it. She had a son she wasn't ready for, and put him up for adoption, and years later, had my girlfriend. Apologies tumbled out of her mouth, but nothing could undo the shock, the heartbreak, the confusion. My girlfriend and I moved out, staying separate. We still talk sometimes, but every conversation is awkward, loaded with what-ifs and sorrow. I still love her, but I know now we can never be together.